Inuyasha and Miroku's friendship is so important to me. The friendships in Inuyasha are just so good. It's one of my favorite things to analyze in my current rewatch, but this one's my favorite. This is peak wholesome masculine friendship. This is bros being bros. I refuse to say this is what boys being boys should be, because I can't say that when Miroku is involved. I have complex and nuanced feelings about Miroku. I wish this man could get the same revamp as Sanji does in live action One Piece. I would never wish upon my life for live action Inuyasha. But Miroku is such a good character, and I think if we could free him from the shackles of the stock pervert character jokes, I think then it would make things so much easier. One of the things that I think keeps Miroku a likable character is he is a really good friend to Inuyasha. That is the buddy that Inuyasha has needed all his life. That is the brother that he should have had. They become ride or die bros so fast, but it's not unconditional. It's not I will follow you no matter what. And that's good. That's why it works. Because every guy needs a guy best friend to call him out on his bullshit. For his whole life, Inuyasha has desperately needed a bro to be like, hey man, I can tell that you have no idea, but you just came across as such an asshole. That was really rude, and you need to go and apologize to your girlfriend right now. I'm gonna make you do it. I'm gonna sit here and watch until you do. And no, I am not gonna let you go into battle when you are still actively injured from the last one. I don't care. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of your big sword. I am gonna keep you in this house by force until you get better. And that's what Miroku does. And Miroku, likewise, all his life has needed specifically a male friend to be like, dude, that was gross. That was really uncalled for. You need to apologize to your girlfriend. And Inuyasha calls him out for it all the time. Inuyasha does not care about saving face with the bros. He's like, that's nasty. Stop. I think the kind of friendship every man needs is someone who's like, yes, I would lay down my life for you. You're the family I wish I had, but if you don't get your shit together, I am out of here. And the funniest thing about Inuyasha and Miroku is the beautiful and not explored enough dynamic of two best friends where one is a virgin and one is a hoe. Part of why I like Miroku is because I recognize in myself that I have been the Miroku of every friend group I've been in. Miroku is the friend who has a lot of wild stories, and everyone sits down at the lunch table kind of freaked out, kind of in awe, like, okay buddy, go on. Okay buddy, maybe turn the volume down, we are in public, but I would like to hear the end of this. I know that the Venn diagram of Inuyasha watchers and Sex and the City watchers, the only person in the middle is me, but Miroku is the Samantha. Miroku is Samantha Jones as a man. Like, he's nasty, but also he's got insane pull. Like, half the time it works. The vast majority of the time when he asks women, will you bear my child? They're like, okay. Miroku almost definitely has a couple of biological children out there that he doesn't know about, and when he meets Inuyasha, when they become buddies, Inuyasha has never been kissed. Inuyasha swore to become human for Kikyo before they had even kissed, and I wish that we could see the moment when Miroku finds that out, because he would be up all night just staring at the sky. You were gonna give up your demon powers for a woman that you hadn't given the car a ride yet. Inuyasha's first kiss is when Kikyo tries to drag him down to hell. And unfortunately, Kagome has to watch. Kagome is, like, invisible and tied to a tree, and she has to see the whole thing, and after it's over, she's like, yeah, Inuyasha, I saw all of that. Yeah, fine, whatever. I'm still helping you find the jewel. I just need to go for a walk, because I can't look at you right now. And Miroku comes over to him and is like, why is she so mad at you? What did she see you do? And Inuyasha says the same thing that you do when you're alone with a woman, and Miroku goes, ghastly! Ew, I in front of Kagome? I would never, how dare you? And Inuyasha's like, I mean, it was my first kiss, so like, I don't really know how to use tongue yet, but I did a little bit. It was kind of, what do you do when you're alone with a woman? Actually, can you please tell me what you do when you're alone with a woman? Can you like dial it back a little bit? I'm not a freak. Like, I need the basics. No one taught me. And I think that's beautiful.